Graham, you won the Noah's Gift Grant back in 2019. I think I am the only one who was actually got to look over your application beforehand. And so, why don't you just go ahead and tell everybody else what it was that you applied to do?
So I actually applied to go to the BYU cross country camp. It's a pretty prestigious camp actually because BYU is a very prestigious running college. The ladies team actually just won nationals, and the
Wow.
men's team won the year before. So they definitely know what they're doing, and they're very good.
Fantastic. And so, how did you find out about this camp?
My older brother, he's actually the person who inspired me to run. He actually had gone to this camp before and he loved it. And so I was like, oh, wow, I think it'd be fun to give it a try. And it was a great time.
Yeah, for sure. And then how did you hear about Noah's Gift and decide, oh, hey, I want to apply for that and I'm going to use it to go do this?
I was actually in my English class and I had the opportunity to have Miss Robin. She came into our class and she just talked about it. And I thought it was really cool. I thought it was great what they were doing. I was like, oh, I mean, might as well apply, right?
Right.
It could be a great opportunity.
For sure. And
I
this also,
remember you from then now when you say that's what, because you said immediately that you were going to apply and that this is what you were going to apply for. You knew what you were going to apply for. I remember you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fun.
and this was also an English assignment for you to write your essay and to turn it in and all of that stuff. That was a graded essay for you, correct?
Yes, it was.
Yes. And lucky you, it worked out probably the best one.
It definitely did. Yes.
And so now you actually just got back from the camp, not this past week, but the week before. So how was it? Tell us about it.
Oh, it was great. I actually had a great time. There was a lot of like diverse people. Like there was like future, hopefully, probably collegiate runners there, and there was like people who were just there because it was just an awesome camp. So it was great. Our counselors were actually the runners there at the time. So like I got to meet people who actually ran at the Olympic trials like this past week. And that was so fun. Yes, guys, I was like, we were actually watching. It's like, wait, I know her. And it was just so cool. And I was able to learn so much. They had like classes about running techniques, about diet. And I really realized that if I ever do want to run on the next level, how like the steps that I do need to take. And it kind of just woke me up on what I need to do.
Yeah,
it was great.
Absolutely. So what would you say was probably the most impactful or your favorite part of the camp experience?
I met some really cool people, like people actually still I'm in contact with now.
Yeah.
And I think it was really cool, I think, to see how they progress as their running career goes on and how mine is, just to compare and be like, yeah, how did you do? And I think that would be really fun to talk to them, and hopefully I've made lifelong friends.
I want to read a part of your essay that you actually turned in. Is my favorite part of your essay, and ultimately what convinced the committee that they wanted to make this grant. And you said, I want to do so many things with my life, like travel the world, run in college, and eventually become a radiologist. I also have the same dreams that many fantasize about, like meeting an Olympic athlete, which you got to do,
Yes.
preferably a runner, but I won't be picky. As my love of running has developed, I've looked for opportunities to improve my abilities and train with outstanding runners. One such opportunity is the BYU cross country camp set in the mountains of Utah, where elite athletes, including Olympians, teach and train alongside blossoming runners such as myself. And so now that you've been there, you've gotten to experience it. Was it everything that you dreamt it would be?
Oh, for sure. I think it's everything and more. Yes.
Yeah, everything and more. And so how had you talked a little bit about it, that, you know, it showed you, kind of woke you up a little bit to what those steps are that you need to take. How has this experience enabled you to better pursue that dream of being a runner?
I feel like one of the things I really realized was like the time. Everything that you love, you have to dedicate time to it, right? And I think it was just something originally that I was like, hey, I'm pretty good at this. I like it. I'll just do it. And yeah. But I think once I went to this camp, I saw others who had the same thing, who were just fast. And I was like, wow, I really need to train if I ever want to run for like an awesome college like them, which is ultimately my goal, to run for them, right? And it really just woke me up, like you said. So I was like, I really need to decide if this is what I want to pursue in my life, and I think it's great. Yeah.
Fantastic. So the fact that you have that own motivation and drive on your own to go do that is applaudable and admirable for sure. And Miss Robin can actually correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Akil was around his age when he applied for his grant as well.
I think that's right. And we know that it turned out very well for Akil.
Yeah.
So.
And you were in 8th grade when you actually applied for it. And Akil.
It was gutsy.
Yeah. Akil applied to go to a hockey camp and now is a player in the NHL. And this past year got to serve on our selection committee as well. And so you're definitely in good company there. We appreciate your time and you sit down and talking with us. And I know that it was a great experience, and we're so glad to have you back and hear about it. And absolutely love to have you come participate and take the first place spot in the 5K this year. So what is your fastest time? I'm curious.
My 5K time,
sure.
Hopefully I'll be faster this season, but I'm at a 17:35K.
Wow.
I'll be the mom for a second, but he just won last season. He won county cross country, and then he just won which race did you just win?
A fair.
He won the A fair, and then
great.
Yeah. So that is his thing, and I'm just gonna say he is on fire. He came home from this camp so focused and so dedicated. He's out there running 2-a-days, and he came home with a notebook, and that was the first thing he wanted to tell us and show us was, oh my gosh, listen to this. And he was texting us from camp and telling us just facts and things like that. He is on fire, and it's just been a phenomenal experience for him to get to go do this and to have the faith of you as a group of people and as a body to take him under your wing and say, hey, I believe in this dream, and we want to support you in it. And it has really been something that has moved him and has moved us as a family. It's just wonderful when you see your kids latch on to what their gifts and their talents, and just take flight with that. So as parents, we just want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for giving him this opportunity and this opportunity to kind of fly with it. But he is charged and ready to go. Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us too. And that is the reason I'm going to cry. Thank you for helping Noah's memory run, walk, and skate on. In this case, really running. That's awesome. And we took something that broke my heart, but I am so glad to see you following your dreams and making it happen, and starting to pursue them when you're as young as 8th grade is just really phenomenal. And I know you're going to go far in life, running all the way. And I'm going to keep up with you when you're an Olympian.
And I'm going to ask a random question here. You talked about them doing the dieting classes and everything. What was the craziest thing that you learned in that?
It actually wasn't for me in particular. I actually tested. So my sister, she's actually just started running as well. Hopefully we'll see if she likes it. But I actually learned something for girls, and it's that periods actually make your bones stronger.
Yes.
Yes. I didn't know that. I was like, wow.
Yes. So. There are a lot of things that girls do that you don't know about yet.
Yeah. What else? Chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is like the recovery drink of
yes
of the gods. Yes,
yep.
That's what they say.
Milk.
That's what you should recover with. Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, again, We appreciate it, and we look forward to having you win Noah's Gift this year and seeing all the great things that you'll accomplish in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, man. Have a great rest of the day.